Hey everyone, it's Anya. Welcome back to my channel. And today for you, I have my empties for the last week. And I am so excited to talk about what I have melted through in my home. And I'm just really excited that while this has been an interesting last month and a week, my spirits haven't gone completely like dark and broody. And it's something about the Christmas time. Even if I can't afford the moon and the stars from my son and my family, I have so many things to be thankful and appreciative for. So I am here because this brings me joy, wax makes me happy, and I want to spread that joy around to you. So if you want to know what it is that I melted through this week, then just stay tuned. So the obligatory cotton balls bags, I have restocked my basket and also took one out of my bedroom. So I have two of the 200 count Equate jumbo cotton balls, and then this bag here of the super jumbos, which has hand soap all over it. Was gifted to me from Sunny, so I just put the last half of the bag in my basket. I freaking love these cotton balls. They're huge, like so big. And I think until like I either start my new job, which I'm not 100% sure, that I'm waiting on references for that to call back, and then if that falls through, then I have another opportunity, and I'm still looking at other opportunities. So we'll see. Once everything like levels out, I will be ordering like 6 bags of those just to keep them stocked for the month. I think that would be plenty, because I do about 6 bags, anywhere from 4 to 6 bags of the jumbo Equate a month. So maybe the super jumbos will last me longer. Anyway, love those. I have one hand soap here from Bath and Body Works that has leaked all over all of the things, and the pump couldn't reach the very bottom, so I was like, well, whatever. This is a gel hand soap and pumpkin cupcake, and the notes on this are baked pumpkin, whipped vanilla frosting, and golden honey. It's just really like gourmand cupcake scent. I just had a doctor's appointment and I had to give blood for my like follow-up, and it bruised the heck out of me. My arm hurts, but the bleeding stopped. It's just it's sore. Anyways, I use this in the bathroom. I don't know if I have a preference. In all honesty, all hand soaps dry the heck out of my hands, regardless if it is 20 degrees outside or 99 degrees outside. So I don't really know what to do to fix that other than just load up on hand cream, which I do have a lot because Miss Melissa gave me a lot of these perfectly posh hand creams. I wouldn't mind getting it again. I just kind of wanted to save like the last half bottle of my Bright Side of Life hand soap from Scentsy for next fall, and I wanted something else. So this I got on a sale when they were having their hand soaps for like $5.95 a piece. Yeah, so that's it for that. And I do have 4 Scentsy bars here that I went through, all gourmand, because surprise, that's what I like all the time. So first up here is a bar of whipped frosting that I just got in my recently one and done Scentsy Club. And this is so nice. I don't like how this smells on cold in here, but on warm, this was just so decadent. Such a rich buttercream frosting. Definitely more decadent and more prominent to me in the air than vanilla bean buttercream. I am going to be putting 2 of these in my club until I get a little stockpile, because I just love a good gourmand vanilla any time of year. So this one would be good to have. And I got this in the one and done, and look, I had the gold foil. So I don't know, that was only for last month. if they're going to keep doing the gold foil or if after that, then it'll be like a regular. I don't know. I need to make sure I don't throw these away so I can mark them off my spreadsheet. Did I melt this in the living room? I did. Another vanilla scent. Vanilla Waves. This bar was gifted to me from Tara. And this is like a creamy vanilla, kind of like a gooey caramel, but not a burnt caramel. And sea salt. I still love this. I miss it in the body care. I would use that like year round. It was one of my favorite ones. Something about it is just so pretty. And I have 2 more bars left in my stash. Yeah, so I think that's another reason why I want whipped frosting in my collection at all times, because Vanilla Waves is harder to get. So next up is Bright Cider Life. So I was fortunate enough to snag the original repeat bar or 2 bars on eBay, and this is just a really beautiful rich cider pumpkin medley. Definitely you get like a lot of like a brown sugar, or it's kind of like if you had like a pumpkin cupcake and a freshly pressed mug of cider and you're about to have a snack. That's what that smells like to me. And I have 1 more left. Because I had already gone through the bar that I got from the Round Robin, and immediately I was like, I need 2 more. So I went to eBay. It was $20 for 2 bars. So beware if you shop on eBay for Scentsy, the prices will be marked up. So, but to me, this was worth it. So I loved Bright Cider Life. And then in in the festive train, I've melted a frosted ginger cookie here in my living room. And this has brown sugar cookie, warming ginger, and fragrant vanilla. This is like if Fruity Pebbles and a fresh bag of ginger snaps had a baby. I love this. I have 1 more. I managed to put this in my club last year, and I got 2 bars of it, so I would have it for this melting season anytime between the start of November and January, because I love gingerbread. So this is one of my favorites, and I'm so glad that I was smart enough to keep a few of these in my collection. So that is it for Scentsy. Okay, yeah, I only have 1 Teddy Bees, and that is in Creep Show. Because I scored a loaf in a destash, so I was like, okay, let me go ahead and finish and enjoy the rest of this tub. And this is pumpkin sugared donuts, marshmallow fireside type, sugar cookies, creamy cheesecake, graham crackers, marshmallow cream, and a hint of sweet spice. This is like the epitome of my perfect fall vibes gourmand scent. And this did very well out here in the living room. I am obsessed with pumpkin sugar donut. Anything, and this was highly enjoyable. Would get this again. Okay, I've got some Dessa's in here. I've been melting my way through the advent calendar that Summer had gifted me. Making sure I have all of the Dessa's. Yes, okay. And I've been really enjoying them in my bathroom, and then some. I've got one in my kitchen today, Crinkles Cafe. Do I have that in here? Yes. Okay, so today in the kitchen, it was Crinkles Cafe. This was a cute like Santa hat shape. This is fresh brewed coffee, hot fudge brownie, graham crackers, and caramel sauce. This is more like, of course, the bakery forward coffee scent. Honestly, I can't really smell it when the heat kicks on. So I think Dessa's, the older version, would have done very well in the 2 tea lights, but I just wasn't feeling like coffee out here. I wanted some more tree festive vibes. So I'm melting a second of spruce medley, and I'll get to that here in just a moment. I also melted Christmas Tree Farm in the bathroom. I cut my tree in 2 pieces, and I melted one at each time. And this is fresh forest of Christmas trees: pine, Fraser fir, balsam, evergreen, and birch. This is like the quintessential pure Christmas tree scent, and it was beautiful in the bathroom. I'm really enjoying like tree and mint in the bathroom as well out here. Like if I would do sort of like a theme melt for the day, it would be one note of something particular that I was melting out here in the living room that would also correlate in the bathroom. Loved it. This was also melted in my bathroom. This was a cute truck with a tree on the backside in Country Christmas. This was so good. This is definitely like old vibes, vintage Christmas vibes. Apples, oranges, cinnamon, and cloves. This was so good in the bathroom as well. Really enjoyed that in there. And this one, I don't think I'm a big fan of, and I think it's because there's like a heavy caramel note that probably comes from the cookie batter or the autumn pear. And I wish I liked this because I do like pear and cranberry. So this is cranberry pear bliss bars, and this was like a cookie shape that melted in the kitchen. When the air kicked on, I could definitely smell this when I was melting out here yesterday. It's not a favorite, but that's just a scent preference thing, and I think it just has something to do with the batter. There was just a tone of like a dark burnt caramel that it wasn't for me. This though was amazing, and it's simple. This is Old Saint Nick. I think this was like a Santa Claus shape. No, it was a candle shape. And this has Christmas trees, Mrs. Claus cookies, and Palo Santo. And I cut this candle in 2 pieces, melted it in my 2 tea lights here in the living room yesterday before I decided, well, while I was drinking my coffee. Y'all, I made a homemade gingerbread flavored coffee creamer. It was so good. It was like on a whim because I have all the warm baking spices anyway. So I was going to do originally like my oatmeal cookie or like Italian cookie creamer, but I don't have any almond extract. So I was like, okay, how can I adapt this versus just doing a plain vanilla? So what I did is a can of sweetened condensed milk. Then I put in a teaspoon of vanilla. And I went with my heart on these, but I had cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, cloves. Added those in. I have this probably like a half a teaspoon of cinnamon. And then I heated up in the microwave, scalded like for 3 minutes, about 3 cups worth of whole milk. And then I also did a tablespoon of molasses. That molasses is what made it taste like a gingerbread cookie, and it's been such a delight to have. So when I was enjoying my coffee yesterday, I really enjoyed Old Saint Nick. All of that, just I'm wasting time here. Why am I'm such a chatter. This was another one that I really liked in the bathroom. This is Smoky Mountain Berries. So I've been Dessa's has like a December monthly melting challenge, or December melting challenge, and that's also why I kind of pulled these out. One, because I wanted to try them, but to also, she had posted that she was doing that. I'm like, well, perfect. I already have everything pulled out in a crate on my, it was like a little crate, on my table. So it's just been really, really fun getting to use all these holiday scents. This is Fraser fir, bayberry, holly berries, holiday berries, and vanilla. So at one point there was like 1 piece left of this and 1 piece left of Christmas Tree Farm. And I melted that together in the bathroom, and that was stunning. And I think that's actually a house blend that she has as well. She didn't offer it this year, but it was really enjoyable. But I love a berry tree moment anyway, so it was amazing. Okay. I have my second spruce here that I finished today. I had like 2/3, excuse me, maybe more like a half of this scoopable And this was offered last year from Second and Spruce, an Oak Christmas tree. And this is a fresh fir tree with hints of holiday cheer. And that was a part of like a sampler. So in those were spiced cranberries and kettle corn garland. And I cut these in 3 pieces a piece. And then filled all my warmers with a little bit of Old Christmas tree. And I have to say that this has been a magical day. I love kettle corn with Christmas tree. This was my first time experiencing anything like that. And this is so, like, it's just so good. I really do like a popcorn scent. Kettle corn also, but this was wonderful. So I have all of this in alternating warmers here in the living room. Tea lights included. And it's just been really festive. Vintage vibe of Christmas. And it almost makes me want to pop some popcorn to put on my tree. But I have cats. And Dale has knocked this tree over 3 times already. So I'm not going to try to, like, do that again. Really have been enjoying that today. I have 2 here from Lavender and Speckled. The first one, I melted this in my my kitchen. This was a sample of Birchwood Pine. And this was a little beast. I want to say, what was I melting in here? Pacific Northwest Winter is what I melted out here in the living room one day, the same day that I melted this Birchwood Pine sample, and it just paired very well. I feel like with the Birchwood Pine, I feel like I can smell sticks or like the bark. But this is like a really pretty, it is strong, but like a really pretty tree scent, like an evergreen tree, where you can actually smell the bark. Now, it's not so resinous, but you still get the needles. I really enjoyed that. So that was beautiful. And that was in the olive oil formula. This is also in the olive oil formula. And I got this one from Emily. So thank you to Emily. This is Barbershop and Vanilla Birch Pine Cones. I cut this into 4 pieces and melted it out here for an overnight melt. But before I had gone to bed, I love Barbershop with these trees. Vanilla birch and pine cones is lovely on its own, but then you add like that masculine, clean, fresh vibe. It was like a lumberjack just stepped out of a shower, and we have the windows open. I say we, like I have a lumberjack in my life. But you have like that fresh, outdoorsy air coming in. And I really enjoyed that. Next up here, I have candles from Victoria, and I got this in a D-stash as an extra. This is Wintry Candy Apple. This was so pretty. I'm not really a big fan of like perfumey, because this had like a musk note, like a sugared musk. But this did very well. I cut this, actually, I don't think I actually cut this. I put this one whole little scent shot in my Hoot warmer, which is a 25 watt Scentsy warmer, and this was an overnight melt, so wanted to get through it, and I kind of enjoyed it for a little bit, let it melt down, and then I went to bed. So I could live without winter canned apple, but it was strong and did very well. Okay, so I have a few more things in here. Oh, here's another Lavender and Speckles. I went through my 6-pack here of vanilla fudge cookies and coffee. This is a dynamite scent. This has a coffee house, vanilla butter fudge, whipped cream, and sugar cookies. This was like all the decans that I love. It was the vanilla based coffee scent. Her coffee house is on point. It's a powerhouse. But mixed with that vanilla butter fudge and the whipped cream, it was like you're having coffee in a bake shop that had just pulled out a fresh batch of like sugar cookies. It was so buttery and delicious. I would definitely get this again. And this lasted, how long did I keep this in? I've had a lot of turkey between the last video and this one, so I can't tell you my memory's on point, but I know I kept this in for at least 8 hours. So that was super yummy. One scent I just can't finish, and it's just because it's so harsh to my nose, but it is a strong performer. This is Holiday Fireside from Rainbow Melts, and this bad boy was poured in November of 2022. This says Christmas trees and fireside, but this Christmas trees, I mean, you definitely get like a fireplace. Not a sexy fireplace, but like a smoky, embery fireplace. And the Christmas trees. I melted this in my bathroom a few times, but something about this specific combination of oils kind of gave me a headache. So I can't do that to myself. So there's 2 pieces left in here. So this was my only unempty for the last week. And then I did also finish up in my bedroom from Waxy Toffee. And this is Tiffany's Lavender Peppermint Cupcakes. Self-explanatory. But this was a very lovely combination. Very sweet lavender. Very like potent peppermint. And this went on in my bedroom for about 2 days. I really got more of just like sweet air when this was melting on the second day. But it was very nice to have that in that space back there. And then this was my last half of my test souffle in the scent that I had poured of Star of Wonder, which has frankincense and myrrh, cashmere cedar, vanilla birch, and I want to say sugar cookies. I have my list here. Hold on. Let's see if we can get this logged in. I love cashmere cedar, but I love like the elegance that frankincense and myrrh gives us. It gives it more of like a resinous undertone, but it's still perfumey, kind of like how amber is resinous. Hang tight, I have it here. Star of Wonder. Nope, no cookies. Vanilla Bean Noel. So frankincense and myrrh, cashmere cedar, vanilla bean Noel, and vanilla birch. Yeah, this is a beautiful cashmere cedar forward scent, but you still get the creaminess of the vanilla bean Noel. You get a little hint of that tree from the vanilla birch, and then the frankincense and myrrh in the background. Love that. And I still have some on my site. I have some souffles, and I have some of those like tart cups left. And if you want to try something different and also like cashmere cedar, I would definitely give that one a go. What the heck? What are you doing, Dale? Dale's causing trouble underneath my desk. When is he not causing trouble? But that is it, you guys. That is all that I've gotten through this last week. I hope you guys are wonderful. I hope you have enjoyed the time with your family during Thanksgiving. That is it. I will talk to you guys soon. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.